But the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig, and they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Not from Charlottetown or from Summerside, they load him down for the big long ride. He jumps in the cab and he's off with the pride of Spagos. He's gotta catch the boat to make Tormentine, and he heads up that old New Brunswick line. Through Montreal he comes just a-flying with another big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig, 'cause they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. The Ontario police don't think much of Bud. Yeah, the cops been looking for that son of a gun. They're ripping off the 401. They know them on the truck shines up in the sun. Green Gables. He hits Toronto and it's 7 o'clock. And when he brings her up like in a terminal clock, boys gather round to hear him talk about another big load of potatoes. Spud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig, 'cause they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. Now I know a lot of people from east to west that like the Spuds from the island best, 'cause they'll stand up to the hardest test. Right on the table. They just get a big jig rolling by. Oh yeah, and a honk and clink, I miss the Spud from the old PEI with another big load of potatoes. It's Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. Because he's got a big load of the best doggone potatoes that's ever been grown. And they're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. That's where I'm from. So yeah, hey humans, that was me singing. Kind of awfully, because my twitch from seroquel came back and I need to medicate some more to stop it, but I will do that later. But I had fun singing. I hope you enjoyed singing along with me if you did, or listened, whatever. But yeah, that is a song from it's a song about potatoes from PEI by an artist from Prince Edward Island, STOMPIN Tom Connors. Oh, the music and silliness. Bud the Spud. So yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say today other than remind you, wash your hands, don't touch your face, don't touch your face. For a woman, if you wear makeup, don't touch your face, you'll smear it. For a guy, maybe start wearing makeup. Might help you not touch your face. Other than that, you know, keep your distance from people. And look, I do mean that. For the place where I live, we were given a model update to give us an idea of what may happen. Now, models are not perfect. They're not always 100% accurate. They just are there to give you an idea. They're based off various different things, usually other countries, cities, whatever. But for here, this is what we were given. I live on an island. There's like 150,000 people here. If we were to have moderate or less restrictions in place for protections on people, like, you know, amount of people in stores, wearing masks outside, face coverings, closures of everything non-essential, etc. Just slack that off, and or ignore it completely. And we're looking here, we could see by June, so 45 days, 900 people dead. Alternatively, according to the same model, if we were to continue on as we are, but preferably increase our restrictions, so get even more strict. I don't know exactly what that would entail. Probably heftier fines than they already have. There'd probably be people patrolling the streets. That I would consider extreme, but who knows. If we were to go that, we could see at most 9 people dead. When I heard that, I'm like, what the hell? There's got to be something wrong with that model, because it just didn't click. But then I had some time to really think about it. And you know, it's a model based off of other places with with this small place, little tiny islands, population added in as a factor. That's a lot of people that could die. I mean, we've been incredibly fortunate right here. There was no cases for about 4 days. No new cases, I should say, for about 4 days. Albeit, that's including, that means that's from the tests that they're waiting, and there's like 170 something tests pending, because they have to send them off island. Yeah. But they got that going on, so there was 1 new case. Again, from international travel, we haven't seen a case of community spread yet, knock on wood. If we do, well, then we are totally and utterly screwed. Now this is just an island. This is small. We can easily limit the amount of people coming and going. But many other people out there, many other of my fellow human beings, or straight up just living beings on this planet, if you don't identify as human, as there's some people out there who don't, but hey, you know, who am I to judge? Whatever floats the boat, as long as they're not harming anyone. As long as they harm no one, they can do what they want. But you know, not washing your hands and disobeying public safety, health officials, and all that crap, that's kind of harming people. Like, seriously. That's harmful. Don't be like that. We have a chance right now in these unprecedented, and that's a word I love. It means never experienced. We've not gone through this. This is completely new. For us, anyway. Let me pull up the definition here. Never done or known before. Unequaled, unparalleled, without parallel, etc. This is a time where we can actually make our governments listen. This is unprecedented. This is our chance to really step up, hold our governments accountable for what they're supposed to do, and make the changes that we need. So, you know what? Call your government officials. Phone the offices. Make those bastards hear exactly what they need to hear. Because while we complain to each other, we don't complain to the government, so they don't have a fucking clue. But what they do, what needs to happen, is we need to tell them. When I was talking to my to my federal MP for the island here, well, not directly to him, but his office, and explained that how my own doctor told me not to bother to apply for disability despite the fact that I have not been able to work since 2014. I am a diagnosed agoraphobe. I have a hard time leaving my home and going out. So you can imagine how tricky that makes work. Add in depression and some nasty traumas. Inga! Kitty! Cat is crying. Alright. Add in some nasty traumas and stuff, and that makes a nasty combination. But I was told, don't bother. You're gonna get rejected, because that's what they do. And right now, with the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit not applying to anybody on disability, anybody on accessibility, anybody on social assistance, anybody who did not work $5,000 worth last year, and anybody who is not basically laid off due to COVID. That group of people, they don't have access to that. So they don't get that. All that people like myself, like my mother, my sister, oh gosh, probably a third of the island at minimum don't qualify for that. And that's just PEI. And then you have Canada. So I mean, the government needs to step up, and we need to make them. We need to make the phone calls. We need to call them up, call up our local people, hound their damn offices until these changes are made. Like right now I'm in a battle with the government along with several other people on behalf of my mother to get her disability going. Now you would think that somebody that's a story for another time. It's a rage-inducing thing for me, and I don't feel like that right now because that'll make the Twitch even worse. With that said, I'm gonna go take some medication so my Twitch stops, and I have no clue. Do dishes, I guess. But yeah, stay safe, humans. Really, please do. Please stay safe. Stay inside, or at least on your property. And you know what? Don't be a fucking plague rat. Okay? Right now, in my books, our Prime Minister is on that plague rat ship, taking his family unnecessarily out. I guess he took him to a area in Quebec where the Quebec provincial law prohibits people from going there right now. Yeah. Unnecessary, and dumb. My God. So yeah, people. I don't know. Give me some ideas of stuff you'd like to see. I've been contemplating maybe getting my mom to lend me a copy of a comedic version of the Bible written in basically PEI speak, slang. I've been contemplating getting her to lend me that and reading portions of that on here. Just because, oh, it's so well done. Oh, but for now, I don't have anything really silly around here. I could read Alice in Wonderland to you, but I don't know. I do have Alice's Adventure in Wonderland, Alice Through the Looking Glass. The only one I don't have is that little short story that he wrote before Lewis Carroll actually wrote the entire book. Okay, well, I guess enough with that. Yeah, love and light, humans. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Keep 6 feet apart if you're outside with people. And just, generally don't be stupid if you're gonna wear gloves. I'll make another rant on those another time. For now though, love and light, Lena out.